We might not be thrilled about navigating through the shadows, but when it comes to another Riddick sequel, count us in. Even if the last one didn't quite hit the mark, we're still up for more. In this video, we're delving into the mysterious and thrilling universe of Riddick as we explore the upcoming fourth installment, Riddick 4 Furya. From the origins of the franchise with the cult classic Pitch Black to the evolution of Richard B. Riddick's journey through space, we'll uncover the latest updates on the highly anticipated sequel. And make sure to stick around as we also unravel the fascinating creatures introduced in Pitch Black, the Bioraptors, and their crucial role in kickstarting the Riddick sci-fi horror franchise. Now let's discuss what we know so far about Riddick 4. The finale of 2013's Riddick gave us a sneak peek into the next chapter of our favorite anti-hero's journey, and it might just be his grand finale on the big screen, a return to his enigmatic homeland, Furya. If you recall, Furyans were on the brink of extinction in the Riddick movies. As the plot unfolded, we delved deeper into Riddick's past and discovered that Furyans, a unique branch of humans with impressive physical abilities, were among the 4 elder races in the known universe. The not-so-friendly necromongers, led by Commander Gilaw, who later became the Lord Marshal in the Chronicles of Riddick, unleashed a genocidal attack on Furya after learning about his fate from an elemental, death by a young male Furyan. Ironically, this prophecy led to Riddick killing Gilaw and unintentionally taking the reins of the necromongers. Classic self-fulfilling prophecy scenario for Gilaw. The third movie took Riddick back to his roots, breaking away from his role as the leader of the necromongers and immersing himself in a sci-fi horror adventure reminiscent of Pitch Black. But it seems he's not quite finished with his homeworld or the necromongers. Bits of information over the years have hinted at a new threat to what's left of Furya and an exploration of the Underverse, a collection of dark stars revered by the Necromonger Empire as a sort of promised land. The stage is set for an epic and possibly conclusive journey for Riddick. On September 25, 2021, Vin Diesel got fans buzzing when he posted a throwback picture of himself in the 2013 Riddick gear on Instagram, hinting at an incredible meeting. Speculation about the fourth installment in the Riddick series had never really died down, but this Instagram post marked the first official confirmation in years that Riddick Furya, the tentative title, was still in the works. Then, on February 10, 2023, the excitement hit a new high with the announcement via Deadline that the fourth movie was officially moving forward. David Twohy, the man behind the series, was set to return as the writer and director, with Vin Diesel taking up the starring role and producing under his One Race films alongside Samantha Vincent. Here's the current lowdown on the movie. In the new film, Riddick finally returns to his homeworld, a place he barely remembers and fears may have fallen into ruins due to the necromongers. However, upon his arrival, he discovers other Furyans engaged in a struggle for survival against a fresh threat, and some of these Furyans turn out to be more like Riddick than he could have ever imagined. With that, let's move on to why it's the perfect time for Riddick to return. In the era dominated by colossal sci-fi franchises like Marvel and Star Wars, there's a growing hunger for alternatives that offer something different, especially in the realm of big and medium-budget productions. Sure, Star Trek made a comeback with the 2009 reboot, but it relies heavily on nostalgia and established iconography, flourishing in the age of streaming. Riddick might not be a heavyweight in the sci-fi universe, but its dedicated cult following has steadily grown, prompting exploration across various media forms. With the sci-fi landscape already saturated with grand spectacles, though there's always room for Stargate, Riddick 4 is taking a sensible route by intensifying the dark and gritty aspects of universe building and action. While some attempts have been made on the small screen to capture this essence, nothing has truly resonated with audiences, and medium-budget sci-fi adventures often struggle to make an impact. If Vin Diesel and the team navigate this wisely, Riddick has the potential to generate enough buzz and momentum to break through the colossal, big franchise wall currently defining Hollywood studios. In the post-pandemic era, the theatrical landscape, although still dominated by massive franchises, has undergone significant changes. Looking at the 2023 box office numbers in North America, it's clear that the sustained demand for alternative big-screen experiences seen in 2021 and 2022 was not just a passing trend. Audiences now resemble those of the early 2000s, precisely when Riddick first emerged, only this time it comes with some IP weight and recognition. Taking a brief glance around, it's evident that fans of sci-fi and fantasy have developed an affinity for morally ambiguous and troubled characters in recent years. While there's still room for optimistic heroes, anti-heroes are making a strong comeback. Even beyond these genres, modern action icons like John Wick embody the current definition of cool and badass. Given that Vin Diesel's Richard B. Riddick is essentially John Wick in space, the odds seem to be in their favor with the long-awaited fourth installment. If the script and David Twohy's direction live up to expectations, the return of the enigmatic Furyan might be more than just a farewell. It could be a triumphant resurgence in a cinematic landscape craving complex characters and intense storytelling. Alright, before we wrap up this video, let's dive into the origins and powers of the creatures introduced in Pitch Black, the Kickstarter of the Riddick sci-fi horror franchise back in 2000. These intriguing beings are known as Bioraptors and are a crucial element in the first film of the Riddick trilogy. Pitch Black, directed by David Twohy on a modest $23 million budget, starred Vin Diesel as a formidable Riddick and quickly gained a cult following, becoming a sleeper hit of the year. The film not only birthed a cult following, but also spawned two sequels, The Chronicles of Riddick in 2004 and Riddick in 2013. And here we are, eagerly awaiting the fourth film currently in the development phase. Set 500 years in the future, the movie unfolds as a space horror tale featuring survivors of the Hunter Gratzner, a freighter transport starship that crash lands on the desert planet M6117 after being hit by cosmic debris. What makes this planet unique is its galactic position in a system with 3 large stars, resulting in perpetual bright daylight. However, the real twist comes during the triple sun's alignment in a total eclipse, which occurs roughly every 22 years and can last for an extended period, ranging from months to decades. During these rare eclipses, nearly all life on the planet is wiped out. Enter the Bioraptors, the light-sensitive creatures that add a thrilling and dangerous dimension to the story. The survivors find shelter in a dark cave, and while exploring it, come across an abandoned geological research settlement and a broken-down shuttle that could be their way out. Unfortunately, they face a threat from the Bioraptors, alien creatures living in the cave's darkness which are highly sensitive to light. Their only potential savior is Riddick, a dangerous convict played by Diesel, who has surgically modified eyes, enabling him to see in the dark. In the movie Pitch Black, the Bioraptors, resembling xenomorphs and designed by VFX artist Patrick Tatopoulos, have sleek bodies, anchor-shaped heads, forked tails, and wings for limited flight. These creatures feed on their own kind and emerge during rare eclipses on the planet M6117 to prey on all surface life. Despite the constant daylight on the planet, the Bioraptors are paradoxically sensitive to light, with their sensitivity increasing as they age. Younger ones can handle small amounts of light, while older ones risk severe burns even from a flashlight beam. Well, that's it for today. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comments section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.